I do not have a script, so we'll just see how this goes. Normally when I make a video about more serious content, I try to do it through the lens of Power Rangers because not everybody wants to watch me get up on my soapbox and talk about something depressing. Why not have a little trivia, a little conversation starter? And you catch more flies with sugar than a stick. If I look at somebody and I say, you're an immoral monster and you're filled with nothing but hate and bile, they're not going to listen to what I'm saying. You don't think you're a horrible person. You have a house, you have a car, you have a family, you have a job. You just want eggs to be cheaper. But we don't have cheaper eggs. We have political assassinations, and this is only going to snowball. It is only going to spiral. And do you really want to fight your neighbor? Other people who you see at the grocery store, who you talk to every day, just because they also want to go to the grocery store and they also have a family and they just want eggs to be cheaper? They just want to go pee in public places. And they're trying to follow the insane, ridiculous rules that you have forced down their throat, and you're still arresting them. Like, do you just want them to never pee? I'm gonna lose the plot a little bit here because I'm so glad I don't have a uterus. I still have ovaries, so you could probably still force me to grow a fetus inside my body cavity, which would kill me and the fetus, and I would not be surprised if that happened at some point in my future. For those of you that don't know, this is Adriana Smith, a mother, a nurse, who was ignored by medical professionals, as so many women are, especially Black women, when she went to the doctor saying that she had head pain. If you want to find this article, it describes the entire interaction. We have the story from her mother. She was sent home, had aneurysms the next day, then she was brain dead. But she was 9 weeks pregnant, and because the local abortion laws say you can't get an abortion past 6 weeks, they decided the best possible option would be to keep a brain-dead woman alive to try and grow a fetus inside her corpse. And I find it incredibly suspicious that you can only find pictures of her with her children, or this pregnant photo of her, which is from a previous pregnancy. She never got this level of pregnant with the current child. She only made it to 6 months before they had to surgically remove that child from her body. Why? Because her body had been dead for several months and was decomposing. And mind you, all of this was against the explicit wishes of her family, who are being stuck with the medical bills. And if you're thinking this sounds familiar, that's because it's an episode of The Handmaid's Tale. This is a script that was written as a dystopian, extreme metaphor to reality in order to make the audience think about real issues in their world. Only it's not a dystopian metaphor anymore. These are the real issues in our world. Our president is laughing and joking with another president about deporting U.S. citizens out of the country. Like, you don't care if immigrants are getting deported. Who cares if they're legal citizens? They still look like immigrants. But once he starts deporting you and your family, you're gonna have something to say about it, aren't you? Well, I have something to say about it now. We do not have the right to treat people like this. I don't care if they're in the country illegally. I don't care if they broke the law while they were in the country illegally. I honestly don't even care if they're bad people. We don't even put them in a prison in our country. We don't even deport them back to the country they came from. We literally shipped these people off to a hellhole in another country. Just the fact that they have their heads pushed down in every single picture, even the ones where they're taking them off the plane. Every picture, they have their heads pushed down so you can't see their faces. The reason the death penalty is so widely debated in America is because it's actually kind of difficult to determine definitively that you have the right person. There have been cases where, someone maybe didn't do it, and we're like, ooh, hold on, maybe we shouldn't ever do the death penalty. And that's like one person every once in a while. There is no way, logically, that every single one of these people deserves this horrific fate. I've never been very patriotic, but I do like a good democracy, and I'd like to go back to the democracy. This has been my soapbox, and I'm really sorry if I made your day worse.